Imagine starting each day not with a groan, but with a gentle sense of renewal, energy, and mental clarity. What if you could consistently wake up feeling remarkably lighter, more vibrant, and truly ready to embrace the day? As we gracefully navigate our 60s and beyond, we might find ourselves experiencing stiffness, a bit of mental fog, or simply less energy than we once had. It's easy to dismiss these as just part of aging, but what if the secret to feeling genuinely younger, more alive, and more engaged wasn't about drastic changes, but about cultivating a few simple, powerful habits right at the start of your day? If you're over 60 and yearning to recapture that youthful spark, to move with greater ease, think with more clarity, and embrace each day with genuine enthusiasm, then this video is for you. Today, I'm going to reveal 6 transformative morning rituals that can genuinely help you feel 10 years younger. These aren't about reversing time physically, but about optimizing your energy, mental acuity, emotional well-being, and physical comfort from the moment you wake up. Get ready to discover how crafting a mindful morning can set the stage for a truly vibrant, joyful, and energetic day. Let's begin. 1. The Hydration Awakening. Rejuvenate from within. Our first morning ritual is incredibly simple, yet profoundly effective. Hydrating your body immediately upon waking. After 6 to 8 hours of sleep, your body is naturally dehydrated. Every cell, every organ, every system relies on water to function optimally. Replenishing those fluids first thing in the morning kickstarts your metabolism, aids digestion, lubricates joints, and can dramatically impact your energy levels and mental clarity, helping you feel refreshed and rejuvenated. Let's consider George, a kind 72-year-old. George's morning routine typically started with a strong cup of coffee, and he'd often feel a bit sluggish and mentally foggy for the first hour or two. He also struggled with occasional constipation. He dismissed it as morning grogginess. His doctor, noting his complaints, simply suggested he try drinking a large glass of water before his coffee. George was skeptical. How could something so simple make a difference? He decided to try it. He placed a glass of water on his bedside table the night before. The next morning, before even getting out of bed, he slowly drank the entire glass. He then proceeded with his usual routine, including his coffee. To his surprise, within a few days, George noticed a remarkable shift. The morning fog began to lift more quickly, and he felt a subtle, yet undeniable, surge of energy. His digestion also became more regular. He realized that his body had been thirsty every morning, and by giving it water first, he was literally waking up his internal systems. George wasn't just drinking water. He was initiating a daily rejuvenation process, and it made him feel remarkably more alert and vibrant, like a plant finally getting its much-needed drink. How to start? Keep a glass of water or a bottle of water on your bedside table. As soon as you wake up, before even thinking about coffee or tea, slowly drink a large glass of plain water. You can add a squeeze of lemon for an extra detoxifying boost, but plain water is perfectly fine. Make this your absolute first morning action. 2. Gentle morning movement. Lubricate your joints and awaken your body. Our second ritual is gentle morning movement. As we age, stiffness often greets us when we wake up. Jumping straight into intense activity can be jarring. Instead, a few minutes of gentle stretching or light movement helps to lubricate your joints, increase blood flow, and gently awaken your muscles. This isn't about a rigorous workout, but about easing your body into the day, reducing aches, and improving flexibility. Let's meet Eleanor, a delightful 68-year-old who loved her garden, but often felt stiff and achy in her hips and knees first thing in the morning. Getting out of bed and moving around felt like a chore, and she'd often postpone her gardening until midday when her body felt more ready. Her physical therapist suggested a simple 5 to 10-minute gentle stretching routine right after waking up. Eleanor was hesitant, thinking it wouldn't make much difference, but she started with simple stretches, gentle neck rolls, shoulder circles, cat-cow stretches on her hands and knees, or seated as she preferred, and slow leg swings. She didn't push through pain, just move within a comfortable range. Within a week, Eleanor was astonished. Her morning stiffness significantly reduced, and she found getting out of bed and moving around much easier. She could bend and reach in her garden with greater comfort and less pain. The gentle movement also seemed to energize her more effectively than just coffee. Eleanor wasn't just stretching. She was lovingly preparing her body for the day, and it made her feel remarkably more limber, less achy, and ready to embrace her active passions. She felt years younger in her joints. How to start? Before you even get out of bed, or immediately after, spend 5 to 10 minutes on gentle stretches. Focus on major joints: neck, shoulders, back, hips, and knees. Think of it as a gentle oil change for your body. Consider simple movements like gentle twists, knee-to-chest stretches, cat-cow, or arm circles. There are many excellent, free senior stretching routines available online. 3. Mindful gratitude. Cultivate an optimistic outlook. Our third morning ritual is incredibly powerful for your mental and emotional well-being. Practicing mindful gratitude. It's easy to wake up and immediately jump into worries, the news, or the day's to-do list. However, starting your day by consciously acknowledging things you are grateful for can rewire your brain towards optimism, reduce stress, and set a positive tone for your entire day. This simple act can make you feel lighter, more content, and more connected to the joy in your life. Consider Susan, a kind 65-year-old who often woke up feeling anxious about daily tasks or global news. This negativity colored her mornings and sometimes impacted her entire day. She felt a general sense of unease. Her friend suggested she try a simple gratitude practice each morning. Susan was skeptical. How could simply thinking about good things change her worries? Her friend encouraged her to simply take 5 minutes each morning, before checking her phone or the news, to think of 3 things she was genuinely grateful for. It could be anything: the warmth of her bed, the sound of birds, a delicious cup of tea, a phone call from a loved one, or the prospect of a sunny day. Susan decided to try it. At first, it felt a bit forced, but she persevered. Slowly, something profound shifted. She began to actively look for things to be grateful for throughout her day, not just in her morning practice. She noticed the small joys she had previously overlooked. This consistent practice began to quiet her anxious thoughts and shift her focus from what was wrong to what was abundant. She felt a gentle warmth spread through her. Her mood brightened, and she approached her day with more calm and optimism. Susan wasn't just listing things. She was cultivating an attitude of gratitude that literally changed her emotional landscape, making her feel lighter, more positive, and genuinely younger in spirit. How to start? Dedicate 5 to 10 minutes each morning before engaging with screens or the news. You can write in a gratitude journal, or simply close your eyes and mentally list 3 to 5 things you are truly grateful for. Be specific. This practice can transform your outlook and infuse your day with positivity. And if you're finding value in these powerful morning rituals, please take a moment to hit that like button. It truly helps us reach more people who can benefit from this vital information. And while you're at it, consider subscribing to our channel and turning on notifications so you don't miss our future videos designed to help you live your healthiest, most vibrant life. And before we move on, I'd love to hear from you. What's one simple thing you're grateful for this very moment? Share your thoughts in the comments below. For fueling your brain and body, the nutrient-rich breakfast. Our fourth crucial morning ritual is fueling your brain and body with a nutrient-rich breakfast. Skipping breakfast or opting for highly processed, sugary options can leave you feeling sluggish, trigger blood sugar swings, and deprive your body of essential nutrients needed for sustained energy and cognitive function. A balanced breakfast provides a foundational energy for your day, helping you feel vibrant and mentally sharp. Let's talk about Michael, a retired executive in his early 70s. Michael often skipped breakfast or grabbed a quick, sugary pastry and coffee on the go. By mid-morning, he'd experience a distinct energy slump, feeling tired and unfocused. He often found himself reaching for more coffee or sugary snacks to power through. His doctor, noticing his complaints of fatigue and occasional irritability, suggested he rethink his breakfast. Instead of processed carbs, he recommended a breakfast rich in protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Michael, who loved his routine, was hesitant to change, but he decided to try. He started preparing simple breakfasts like Greek yogurt with berries and nuts, scrambled eggs with spinach and a slice of whole grain toast, or oatmeal with fruit and a sprinkle of seeds. Within a week, Michael was genuinely surprised. The mid-morning energy slumps disappeared. He felt consistently energized throughout the morning. His concentration improved, and he no longer felt the intense craving for sugary snacks. He felt lighter, more alert, and ready to tackle his day with enthusiasm. Michael wasn't just eating breakfast. He was strategically fueling his powerhouse, and it made him feel remarkably younger, more mentally agile, and consistently vibrant. How to start? Plan your breakfast to include a balance of lean protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates fiber. Examples: Greek yogurt with berries and nuts, scrambled egg with vegetables and whole grain toast, oatmeal with chia seeds, fruit, and sprinkled nuts, or a smoothie with protein powder, spinach, and fruit. Avoid sugary cereals, pastries, and processed breakfast items. 5. A moment of mindfulness or reflection, grounding your day. Our fifth morning ritual is dedicating a few moments to mindfulness or quiet reflection. In our busy world, it's easy to feel rushed from the moment we open our eyes. Taking just 5 to 10 minutes for quiet contemplation, meditation, or simply conscious breathing can ground you, reduce mental clutter, and promote a sense of calm and focus that carries throughout your day. This practice can reduce stress, improve concentration, and foster emotional balance, helping you feel more centered and in control. Consider Clara, a vibrant 69-year-old who loved her busy social life, but often felt scattered and slightly overwhelmed by her commitments. Her mornings were a whirlwind of planning and preparing. She found herself easily distracted and sometimes forgot small details. Her friend, a longtime meditator, suggested she try just 5 minutes of quiet reflection each morning. Clara, who thought meditation was too spiritual or too difficult, was hesitant, but her friend assured her it could be as simple as sitting quietly and focusing on her breath. So Clara started. After her morning tea, she'd sit in a quiet corner of her living room, close her eyes, and simply pay attention to her inhales and exhales. When her mind wandered, which it often did, she gently brought her focus back to her breath. Initially, it felt a bit strange, but within a few weeks, Clara noticed a significant difference. She felt calmer and more centered, even when her day became busy. Her ability to focus improved, and she found herself feeling less easily flustered. She felt more connected to her inner peace and more able to approach her day with intention, rather than reacting to external demands. Clara wasn't just sitting quietly. She was actively cultivating inner calm and mental clarity, which made her feel remarkably more composed, focused, and resilient, truly radiating a youthful sense of inner peace. How to start? Find a quiet spot. Sit comfortably. Set a timer for 5 to 10 minutes. You can focus on your breath. Practice a simple guided meditation. Many free apps are available. Or simply sit in quiet reflection, observing your thoughts without judgment. The goal is to create a peaceful mental space before the day's demands begin. 6. Exposure to natural light. Syncing your internal clock. Our sixth and final morning ritual, often overlooked, is getting exposure to natural light within the first hour of waking. Our bodies have an internal clock or circadian rhythm that helps regulate sleep-wake cycles, energy levels, and mood. Exposure to natural light, especially bright morning light, signals to your brain that it's daytime, helping to suppress melatonin, the sleep hormone, and boost alertness. This simple ritual can dramatically improve your energy, sleep quality, and overall mood, making you feel more vibrant and in sync. Let's talk about John, a thoughtful 74-year-old. John often felt tired even after a full night's sleep, and sometimes struggled to fall asleep at night. He spent his mornings indoors, reading the paper in a dimly lit room. He attributed his low energy and sleep issues to old age. His doctor, after discussing his routine, recommended he get outside for a few minutes each morning. John was confused. How could a few minutes of sunlight help with sleep? But he decided to try. After his morning water and gentle stretches, he started taking his coffee out onto his patio, or taking a short, brisk walk around his garden for just 10 to 15 minutes. He made sure to expose his eyes to the natural light without staring directly at the sun. Within a few weeks, John was amazed. His morning grogginess lifted more quickly, and he felt a more consistent sense of alertness throughout the day. Even more surprisingly, his sleep at night improved significantly. He fell asleep faster and woke less frequently. He also noticed a subtle uplift in his mood. John wasn't just soaking up sun. He was actively synchronizing his body's internal clock, optimizing his energy and sleep patterns, which made him feel remarkably more energetic, refreshed, and truly in tune with his natural rhythms. How to start? Within 30 to 60 minutes of waking, get at least 10 to 15 minutes of natural light exposure. This could be sitting by a bright window, stepping out onto your patio, or taking a short walk outside. Avoid sunglasses during this time. They'll wear them later in the day for eye protection, as the light needs to reach your eyes to signal your brain. We've explored 6 transformative morning rituals that can genuinely help you feel 10 years younger after 60. The hydration awakening, gentle morning movement, mindful gratitude, fueling your brain and body, a moment of mindfulness or reflection, and exposure to natural light. Remember George feeling energized by water, Eleanor finding limberness through gentle stretches, Susan cultivating joy with gratitude, Michael boosting his focus with nutrient-rich breakfast, Clara finding inner calm with reflection, and John syncing his body with morning light. These aren't just anecdotes. They are inspiring examples of how small, consistent shifts in your morning routine can lead to profound improvements in your energy, mood, physical comfort, and overall zest for life. This isn't about perfection or adopting every single ritual overnight. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge, listening to your body's wisdom, and making intentional choices that nourish you from the moment you wake up. Start small. Choose one ritual that resonated most deeply with you today, and commit to try it for a week. Perhaps it's simply placing a glass of water by your bed, or taking 5 minutes for gratitude before checking your phone. Every small effort contributes to a healthier, more vibrant, and more youthful feeling you. I encourage you to reflect on what you've learned today. What's one morning ritual that particularly struck a chord with you? What's one practical step you feel ready and willing to take to begin integrating positive change into your mornings? Please share your thoughts and commitments in the comments below. Your experiences and insights are invaluable, and they can inspire others in our wonderful community. If this video has brought you value, sparked an idea, or given you hope, please give a thumbs up. It truly helps us spread this message of empowerment and joyful aging to more people who can benefit. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future videos designed to support your well-being. Share this video with a friend or family member who might also benefit from these gentle yet powerful morning rituals. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, how you start your day often determines how you live your day. By embracing these simple, powerful rituals, you're actively choosing to infuse your mornings and your entire life with more energy, clarity, and the wonderful feeling of being truly vibrant and wonderfully younger. Go forth and embrace your mornings.